Yo, what's going on, peeps? Back again with another vid. We got player ratings today, so make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's free. Hit the bell so you get notifications. Anyway, as I was saying, we got player ratings for the game yesterday. Everton 5, Spurs 4. Now, for the mutual, it was a good game, but when you're on the team of the losing side, then it ain't so good. But to be fair to them, they didn't capitulate and just crumble and just drop their heads. They got back in the game, took it to extra time. Poor defending from Doherty allowed Bernard to get through and get the decisive goal, and we couldn't find the response. And it is what it is. I'm not blaming Mourinho for this. He put out a good team and even brought Kane on quite early, and he made some decent changes. So he did go through in the end, but it just wasn't enough. And luck were on our side yesterday. The keeper made some good saves. There's some poor finishing in there, but to be fair, the players most of them put everything on the line, and that's what we ask. If you're gonna lose, just don't crumble and fold. Put everything in it, and if you lose, then at least you can say, you know what, we put everything on there, put ourselves on the line, we tried everything, but we just couldn't get the result. And even though it's frustrating, but what else can you ask for? You can't win every single game. You've got to lose, and it happened to be our time to lose. But anyway, let's get into the ratings. I'm gonna tell you, the defenders are not going to be getting high numbers apart from Sanchez, because we conceded 5 goals. And to be fair, I think Sanchez is man of the match, but I'll get into that when I'll get onto the ratings for him. But as always, we start between the sticks. Hugo Lloris conceded 5 goals. Probably should have done better with the first one. We conceded penalty and couldn't really. It's 50-50, and the other goals probably got a hand to a couple, but couldn't really do much, I guess, with them. But he conceded 5, and probably should have done better with the first. So for me, not his best game. Lloris, he's getting a 4 because he did do some good saves and he was commanding when the balls came in. But he's gonna get a 4. Next, Toby. Alderweireld, solid. Should have closed down Richarlison when he got the second goal. Should have closed down a little bit quicker. But other than that, didn't really put a foot wrong. But again, you know, they conceded 5. So Toby for me gets a 6. Ben Davis didn't really do anything. Put a couple of blocks in, going forward. Well, he's not good going forward, so expecting to do anything going forward would just be a bit silly, really, knowing that he can't do anything. But just probably below average. I'm gonna give him a 4. Sanchez, man of the match, easily. He's getting an 8. Scored 2 goals. Defended well for once. For the whole game he played, and he didn't switch off once, which is what he's known for doing. After 70 minutes, 80 minutes, he would just go in standby mode and he would just switch off randomly. So the fact that he played the whole game and didn't switch off once, it's definitely one of his better performances in the Spurs shirt. He's getting an 8, and he's going to be the highest scoring defender in the team, easily. He's got an 8. Doherty didn't play bad, but for the goal, he didn't step up with the rest of the back line and allowed Bernard to stay on side. And as soon as he scored that goal, Bernard, coincidence that Matt Doherty came off straight after? I think not. But again, he didn't have a bad game, so I'm not going to say anything bad. I'll give credit where it's due. He didn't have a bad game. but it's still not good enough for this team. But I'm gonna give him 5. Didn't do too bad at all yesterday. Next, in Ndombele, probably one of the better midfielders. As always, you get with Ndombele: power, skills, good passing, direct, forward passes, and sometimes you couldn't find the pass, no pass on, so you had to go back. And you could see I was frustrated, but Ndombele had a good game. I'm gonna give Ndombele 7. Lucas Moura had a good game as well. To be fair, he did have a good game. He was going forward. He had a chance straight early on. He should have scored, but it's off balance and he hit it high in the stands. He probably should have done a lot better. Should have got on target and scored, and it could have been a different game. But if buts, maybes, it don't matter. So for me, I'm gonna give him a 7. He done well yesterday. Everton, definitely one of his better games this season. That's why he was on for 98 minutes, because he was actually good. Had some good chances, put some good passes. He released the ball early instead of taking forever. He put Kane through. I think it was the first half of the extra time. Kane should have done better with a chance, but he was definitely on the job yesterday. So I'm gonna give Lamela an 8. He was brilliant, and he got a goal as well. So he's getting an 8. Bergwijn, not good enough. He only played 53 minutes, and for me, I'd have took him off earlier. So you should thank Mourinho that he kept him on that long, because he should have been hooked at half time or before. He was not good. He didn't do anything. Didn't give us anything going forward. So he was non-existent, just a passenger. So it was like having 10 men. So the thing with Bergwijn is there's a player in there, and you can see there's a player in there. He's just not delivering. For the money you paid, I'm expecting a little bit more. For me, Bergwijn 3, non-existent. Højbjerg doing his job, controlling the midfield, putting good tackles in. He done alright, but then he gave away the first goal. So of clearing his lines, just holding it, tighten around, and he gave away a penalty, even though it was an accident. Don't matter, it's still a penalty. So for me, that's gonna knock some marks off. For me, Højbjerg, not good enough. So he's gonna get a 4. Even though he did do some bits later on, he kind of picked himself up after, but that's what cost us the game really. So you can't get no more than that. So Højbjerg's getting a 4. Son, Harry Kane was back. Son came back. He got 3 assists. Even got an assist for Kane. So for me, he was good yesterday. Could have got a goal himself, but again, poor finishing. So for me, Son, he's getting a 7. Into the subs, Sissoko came on 98th minute. Didn't really do anything. Costa's not good as always, but it's Sissoko in it. So what do you expect from him? Apart from that, poor finishing and poor crosses and poor passes, and sometimes bad touch. So for me, gets a 4. Daddy came on. I was happy to see him. He got booked for diving. He did do a couple of nice touches, a couple of nice passes, but other than that, weren't really in the game. So 4. Harry Kane came on 53rd minute, got a goal. He was doing some nice passes. He does what Harry Kane does basically. But for me, Harry Kane needs to stop taking free kicks, because he has never scored a free kick. I've never seen him score one for Tottenham or England. Yeah, he keeps taking them, so he needs to stop. Someone take him off free kick duties, because he's not delivering. But other than that, Harry Kane, you know what you get with Harry Kane. He was decent. I'll give him. What will I give Harry Kane? I'll give him an 8. He was good yesterday. Had some good chances and did make some and created space for others. So yeah, I'm gonna give him an 8. Next we have Harry Winks. didn't do anything apart from get a yellow card. He had a shot at the end which summed him up. Trash. Harry Winks, I'm not even gonna say anymore. You don't know really know what I feel about him. He's getting a free. Vinicius came on. Didn't really play anything. Couldn't really get in the game. I'm gonna give him a free. That's it. I'm not gonna blame Mourinho for this loss. He done everything he could to try and get a result. In the end, individual errors and just sometimes lack of concentration is what cost us get to the quarterfinals. But we got City on Saturday, so my preview will be coming tomorrow. So look out for that. And obviously the review will be coming after the game, and ratings might come on Saturday, or if not Saturday, they'll come on Sunday. But those videos will be up accordingly, so look out for those. But until then, I'm getting out of here. Peace.